Tonight we begin with this. We remember the nearly 3,000 people that died during the September 11th terror attacks. It was on this day 23 years ago our country experienced a great tragedy.
The stories shared over the years still stick with us, and there are still many unheard. Tonight a local fire chief is sharing his own and how there was a lesson to be learned that lives on in firefighters today. At Killeen Central Fire Station, flags are at half staff and hearts are heavy.
They could have turned around, they never did.
On the 23rd anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks, Killeen Fire Chief James Kubinski remembers where he was vividly.
I was a rookie firefighter and I was on my way home. I was working at one of the busiest stations with Naperville, Illinois, and had worked an overnight shift.
Returning home to hear and see the tragedy unfolding miles away.
Looking at that tower and looking at that plane and how high they had to climb, there's no doubt in my mind that whoever was assigned that day to that job, there were firefighters who knew that they weren't going home to their family like I had just gotten home to my family.
Just getting started in his fire career, Kubinski was held back to serve his community, but dozens of his superiors and brothers in the fire service got sent to the front lines of Ground Zero.
Captain Chuck Worley takes a lot of pride. He was part of the search and rescue teams.
As did hundreds and thousands of other firefighters and paramedics.
When you talk to them and you hear probably 1/10 of what they really experienced.
Kubinski says the selfless nature of a firefighter was codified in history on 9/11/2001.
Never to the magnitude of 343 firefighters who paid the ultimate sacrifice on the same day at the same incident. That has never been heard of and never since, thank the Lord.
A characteristic that Kubinski says is instilled in him and what he ensures the entire Killeen Fire Department embodies.
99.9% of the time, we may never have to do that. But that 1/10%, you may be called upon to lay your life on the line for somebody else.
Kubinski says shortly after 9/11, there was a burst in interest for people to join the fire service, where several hundreds of applications would come in. That isn't the case anymore. It's become increasingly harder nationwide to get strong applications that make it through Fire Academy. He hopes that does change.
We do too. We thank them every day for what they do.